Hey, we're back again with a Stitched Season. Just really want to emphasize on how versatile this one sheet of DSP has been. It's made quite a few things, and this pattern here, as well as the reverse, which is the Holly, has actually made quite a few cards. So I'm still only on my first sheet out of everything I've made, and I've made pretty much two of everything. So this DSP has gone a long way, and it's super cute. You do a lot of fun things with it. So I want to kind of take a look closer at these squares. So there's no separate die for that. Let me grab the dies here, actually. You have some of them I'm missing, but you have these squares ones, which you would think you would have this one there too. You don't, but you actually have it in part of the stocking. So all I did was take the square from the DSP, cut out the individual square, and I actually just flipped it over, lined it up in this part of it fits actually perfect. And then when you run it through the die cutting machine, and when you're done, it actually die cuts right in that same star or poinsettia. I've been calling it a poinsettia, but star or poinsettia, whatever you want to call it, pattern. And it comes out beautiful. It stitches the square, and then it cuts out the pattern there. So you may not think you actually have this die, but it's actually it's right part of the stocking. So if you just put and like I said, it fits perfect. So it doesn't require any extra paper, anything like that. It is actually just the DSP, and it's cut using the top part of the stocking die. How cool is that? Okay, so that's how I made the 4 squares. And then I just took a piece of green and adhered this DSP square to that. So this green piece is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and it just gives a nice little border right around that stitched square. Okay, so I just did that times 4. I did 2 with the, let's bring this over here, 2 with the colored outsides and 2 with the white outside, so I can put them together. And then I face all of the same color to the middle. So in this case, it's the darker red, all kind of face the more middle. This is kind of the pattern I liked, same pattern I did on there. Yeah, so regular card base, 4.5 by 5 4 1/4 by 5.5. The red mat is 4 by 5 1/4. So let's just adhere that in. Because my card base is white, there's no need to put the white inside in. Okay. Make sure I'm putting it the right way so my card's not upside down or backwards. There we go. So on this one I glued those flat, like there's nothing popped up on this card, but I actually want to pop up these 4 squares on this card. So I'm just going to take these 4 squares, and I'm just going to put the dimensionals on there first. That's kind of a last minute decision, so let's see kind of the different look. Another look would be you could pop the DSP square, like that little stitch square, on top of the green. That might look okay too. But we're going to pop these 4. And then I think I'm just going to leave the sentiment flat on there for right now. I don't think I'm going to pop it. I'm just going to pop these 4. Okay, so that's kind of the design I want. I got all the dark reds kind of pointed to the middle, and I'm going to start with the colored piece in the top corner. So I'm going to take these off. And the way that I lined this up, I want the dark red towards there, is I just kind of turned it so I could see it this way. And I just left a nice little border on the side and one on the top. There we go. Pick that up. So that's kind of what it looks like, a little bit popped. Okay, so let's finish with that. I'm more of a visualizer than a measurer. So I just, keeping with that middle piece, or that red darker piece in the middle, I kind of just did the same thing. I turned it around so I could eyeball it up even on this other side and get it the same. And yeah, the spacing looks good. Piece of dog hair in there. Okay. So we have two. Oh, I have hair on this side too. Sorry, guys. Sky was in here running around earlier, so. Okay. Next, I'm going to put the white one down there. And I'm going to make sure that dark red points to the center. Same thing, I'm just going to turn it so I can line it up even on this side. Yeah, it looks good. And then the last square. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just make sure I can line it up. That way they're kind of spaced evenly. Hold on, let's get more to the middle. There we go. Okay, so that's what them popped up. So you can kind of see the difference. I think I like them popped better, that's okay. And again, that's just kind of personal preference. I'm going to leave the sentiment flat. So this banner is your stitch die that comes in a Stitched Season die set, and the sentiment is from the stamps of the same suite. That one I kind of off-centered, but I think I'm going to actually centerize. I don't think that's a word. Center this one a little bit better. And there we go. Okay, we're going to find one of those cute little button embellishments, and I want a red one for this. We're going to put it right on the end. And I already have, I just took white linen thread, and I kind of already tied my bow. I stick it on a little glue dot here. Okay, and just gonna put that right in the middle of that cute little button. There we go. And voila, we're finished. Kind of play with the bow you love. So I'm not sure which one you like better, if you like it raised or flat. This one kind of has a little bit more dimension. Again, it's really all personal preference on which one you like the best. So if you have a preference, shoot it in the comments and let me know what you think. Completely flat or a little bit raised. I think my preference is raised. You also have a little bit of difference with this one is off, the sentiment's off-centered, a little bit more to the right. This one is a little bit more in the middle. And again, that's just personal preference. So it's just kind of showing, again, how versatile this DSP paper is. Other than, and any stamp set in terms of sentiment would work for the bottom part. It's great. You don't actually need to... I'm big on not having to buy the stamps and the die set. There's a lot of times you can just use die sets without actually having the stamps as well. So if you have some key sentiments, something with Christmas, something with birthday, like your standard common ones, a thank you, sympathy, you're covered, and you don't necessarily need every stamp set to make cards. Dies work just as well. Have some DSP, and you can still make beautiful things. Have a great day.